You know what's been on my mind is emotional intelligence. I was like, I'm looking at my brother and I'm looking at my friends and I'm looking at people around me, and I identify like a lack of our ability to manage our emotions. And I'm thinking, how crazy must it be that someone else can make you feel a particular way, and then you react in accordance to that feeling. That's too much power, I feel, another person has. So some way or another, somebody must take control of the emotion. And often it seems like it's dependent on how other people make you feel. If they can make you feel better, if you can do something to make you feel better, it's almost often determined on external factors to change your emotions and your feelings. And it made me think about emotional intelligence and how important that has become in my life and the application thereof. And I want to discuss the benefits of emotional intelligence. Look, I don't always have it together. My emotions are not always in place. We teach emotional intelligence and a whole bunch of other soft skills at my company. But I often also struggle with my emotions. And I was thinking, how many of us are there that struggles with our feelings and our emotions? And how many of us needs the tools to be able to learn how to manage those feelings? Daar moet seker baie mense wees. So I was thinking, since we do those courses, I was thinking maybe I can share on social media some of the skills that one needs to be able to manage our own feelings. That's not dependent on somebody else and making us feel better, but we are able to use internal tools then to get us onto a good space. Because sometimes it's these external things and emotions and stresses of others that gets us into an emotional space that we didn't even ask for. We are now just there, feeling a particular way, and annoyed, and frustrated, and angry about it. So I would like for us to explore, or I'm thinking of us taking us on the exploration of doing a couple of videos on emotional intelligence and the skills for us to be able to learn how to manage our own feelings. Take that power back from the people that think that they can play on our feelings, and regain our own strength. It doesn't matter what people do or say, that we have the inability internally to be able to manage our feelings, so that they don't use us as puppets for our outbursts. I always imagine that a group of people get together because they know that a person is short-fused, and then they press your buttons. And then finally when you explode, they say, you see, that's what I'm talking about. He has no control. He goes on like this. And how many of our emotions has actually gotten us into trouble? Acting out, throwing somebody with a spanner at work, choking somebody, thinking mentally of leaving our jobs, walking away from people, family, relationships, just because we don't have the ability to manage our feelings, or learn at least how to manage our feelings. It's interesting. So I'm considering this, but let me know, give me some of your feedback and interest, so we can delve into it a little bit more. I also have something else up my sleeve, emotional energy vampires, that we also do a course on. And those, of course, are the people that sucks you dry, like sucks the energy out of you. And learn how to identify them in our lives and learn how to maneuver ourselves around them so that we don't fall into the trap of emotional energy vampires. But let me know what you think. I will do a couple more videos based on the interest, and maybe based on the comments that I see and the likes that I see. Then we can see if we can explore this further, if this is something of interest. Let's see. Okay.